Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Focus V Carta 2 Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to everybody's comments. Let's get started with today's interesting topic. Everybody wants to win, right? Win or lose. What choice would you make? Want to be a winner. But winning at life is different than winning in a poker game, a basketball game, or anything like that. So what does winning really mean to us, and how do we achieve it? Let's discuss how we can live our best life and win and get ahead. Well, you got to know what you want to do. You got to have a goal, a set, clear goal. Whatever it's about, you got to have an objective that defines what winning is for you. You got to make your goal specific, measurable, and attainable. Whatever your goal is, it's in your control to make it happen. Because what we're going to need to do is work on ourselves. So what are our values in life? When you know your values, you're in a better position to develop a meaningful goal and move forward in your life. So it's critically important that you find a way to power yourself up when you look in the mirror, because the secrets lie inside of us. We have the personal power far greater than we imagine. A lot of self-doubt, opinions of others get in the way, negative thinking gets in the way. How do we overcome that nagging insecurity? Well, you've got to tap into your personal power. We all have an incredible amount of power and potential right inside of us. But most of us never tap into it. We become bogged down in the self-doubt, limiting thoughts. We stop doing what brings us the happiness. So, how do we unlock our personal power? We have to empower ourselves from within. Whether you're tired of living in frustrated situations or dreaming but you've never achieved, you live in self-doubt, what we've got to do is learn very basics, like treating others with respect and using our ears to listen. We're never going to like everybody we meet, nor should we try to. But we should respect as many people and listen to as many people as possible. We might learn more than we think we would. Respecting everyone until or unless they give you a reason not to is very important. Start with being open but smart, accepting friendships but trusting sparingly. Always listen to what others have to say and never judge just on the outward label. Remember to follow through, because people who don't win, the losers, don't follow through. They may have had talent, they may have had energy and creativity, but they lacked consistency. They pedal the bicycle halfway down the block and stop. They start the relationship and then jump out after a week because it becomes a little bit irritating. They might save for the future, but impulse buy on the newest ad for the newest thing. Winners do the opposite. They're in it for the long term, and they follow through and get the job done. If a winner fails, they start over again. So if you want to win, start following through on everything you do. I found my soulmate when I was 19 years old. But finding a soulmate is an incredibly wonderful experience. The issue, unfortunately, is in life we meet and hang out with so many people that just aren't right for us that often you feel hopeless and like it's futile. Why even bother, for example? Well, guess what? You never know when you're going to meet that soulmate. There's no shortcut. You're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to go around in circles a lot, and then bang. I know it sounds far out, but that's the way it happened to me at Mrs. Stoner. So maybe what you also want to do is learn to network as much as you can. One person has more power than he or she realizes, because The power of networking is there for you. Building bridges, forming alliances. It's not about codependence, it's about interdependency. Someone else will pick up the slack when you can't. Someone else will be stronger on the left when you're stronger on the right. Networking is a very basic thing. When I was a young kid, when I was a young adult, there were no cell phones. You had to go out and meet people. So, when we're trying to find ourselves a way to win in life, you want to become a leader that others will look up to. That's possibly the best win in life I could imagine, would be being someone that others look up to. That's right. So when you set yourself up for success, guess what you do? You set others up for success too. People want to play in a winning team. It's just the way it is. And the manager that sets them up for success is a true leader. The players recognize the managers who don't set them up as successful as well. So it's very important to remember that as we're moving forward and trying to win at life, all different things, got to pay attention to the little things that matter. Fitness. Got to be paying attention to your health. You got to pay attention, as a matter of fact, to how you are rewarded, how you reward other people. Because to truly succeed in life, you've got to be a positive factor in the lives of others too, not just yourself. What we have to remember is it's not about the money. Money's important. It's about the consistency. It's about long-term thinking. We all have great tools for success. The question is, will we use them? We have to almost stop believing in a miracle cure if you want to have success and win at life. You've got to stop asking other people to do the thing for you. You have to stop thinking you can buy your way through it. This is spirit we're talking about. This is the quest for you to find your path, your wisdom, the inside of you. Well, you empower yourself. Every time we do something great or good or even mediocre, we empower ourselves further. Every time we do something wrong, something that hurts or hurts somebody else, we've got to know when to tap out. We've got to know when to drop the issue. We've got to know if you're fighting an uphill battle to achieve your dream and never give up, or are you wasting your time doing the same thing over and over again, failing every time. A common factor of winners is those who are satisfied with life and willing to let some things go. My doctor said to me not too long ago, good doctors take care of the patient. Great doctors take care of the things that need to get taken care of and don't worry about the rest. You got to take the failures head on. You got to accept sometimes things are not going to work out the way you want. And guess what? Accept that disappointment. Accept the rejection, the betrayal, or the failure. Because if you refuse to, you're just going to waste time and energy and it won't accomplish anything. You have to remember, you just can't win them all, and you shouldn't expect to. You're going to miss the mark from time to time. You can exert a tremendous amount of time and energy, which would be better spent doing something else. Because what we have to learn in order to win is how to focus on reality, not the fantasy. That's right. The fact is, you've got to deny, shut down the bad part. That's right. Shut it down. You've got to accept the proactive mindset. Don't ever confuse reality for fantasy. You've got to focus on what's in front of us to do the best we can instead of swimming through fantasies. I understand the wish. I understand the want. But to fully accept sometimes you're not going to get what you want is a win. And you've got to be able to collaborate. Can't do it by yourself. You got to know your audience you're playing to, but to get ahead in life and to win, this is not about business. This is about paying attention to who's around you. This is about being a passionate person. This is about treating yourself well, but not too well. It's about remembering what it took to get you to where you are now, but not becoming dependent on it. Don't expect anyone else to feed or clothe you. You got to look after yourself. You got to get inspired. Because a key part of the greatness that happens inside our hearts and minds is the inspiration. That's right. The speech that you're going to give to yourself. The speech inside your head when you realize that you have greatness inside of you. Play to your strengths is the summary. Many people are almost winners at life, but they fail because they try to force themselves to win at somebody else's game. Play your tune. Don't be those people. Whatever it is you're good at, do it more. Because after all, what is winning all about? Whether it's a happy spouse and a happy family, whether it's physical health and your inner integrity, whatever it is for you, you're winning. You're listening to this. Everybody's winning is going to be something different. So let's face our insecurities. Let's face our doubts. Let's move forward by embracing reality. And the reality is, winning is not about universal acceptance or becoming the perfect specimen. No, it's about embracing who we are completely. Flawed, temperamental, changing. We need to continue to believe in ourselves, because the more you believe in yourself, the more you can win at life. This is the Real Senior Stoner, and we have been talking about winning. You know, people defined winning years ago like a basketball game, a score. It's not about keeping score. That's not how you win in life. What's your true calling? I told somebody the other day, I think yesterday, that I found my true calling. This is my calling. I love what I do. I love sharing with all of you. I love trying to help everyone. I hope you love being here. This has been the Real Senior Stoner. And today we've been talking about how we can win in life. There's so many different ways. Thanks for being here. I appreciate every one of you. Here comes our diamond dab on our Clear Focus Carta 2. Cheers. Have a wonderful day. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Send a like. And I'll reply to everybody's comment. The dab train is rolling. Choo-choo! It's rolling. With the Focus V, Carta 2. Clear version. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And you all are winners. Everyone's a winner. Cheers.